Mansfield Cable Access presents Mansfield High School Basketball. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Farinello. We have the Mansfield girls tonight playing the Scarlet Hawks of Milford. The Hornets will come in at 1-6 on the season. Milford is 2-5. I'm here with Tom Ferrier as always. Tommy, it looks like we might have a chance to see a W tonight.
Yeah, we match up really well with this Scarlet Hawks team from Milford. I'm looking for good things. We are a little short-handed for the Hornets here with flus and injuries, but Mike goes deep.
It has been a little tough on the Hornets. Tonight, Anna Darlington and Nicole Santos are unavailable because of the flu. Sarah Dooling might be able to make it back next week, I'm told, from her leg injury. And they have lost Grace Maher for the year, unfortunately, with an ACL. The starting lineups tonight for the Hornets, it's number 1, Kelly Doherty. Number 12, Ashley Santos. Number 15, Becca Hodelman. Number 23, Kayla Vine. And number 44, Casey Viking. For Milford, it's number 4, Carly Ferreira. Number 21, Brooke Ferreira. Number 23, Jillian Michelson. Number 24, Emma Lawrence. And number 32, Katie Maeda. And the Hornets have the ball after the opening tip.
2-3 zone defense for the Hawks.
Milford has taken its lumps this year, even though their record is better than the Hornets right now. Hodelman looking into Viking. Over to Santos on the baseline, no good, and the rebound is pulled down by Katie Maeda. And here comes Milford. 2-5, as I said. They lost a game to Foxborough by the score of... it was, sorry about that. It
86 to
14. Yes, it was.
Casey Viking with that block right there.
And I'm told, too, that Foxborough did try to take the air out of the ball in the second half. So that might give you an idea of what we're in store for here tonight. Here is Maeda off to Brooke Ferreira for the shot. No good. Rebound by Vine is coming out. Passes underneath to Santos, and she walks. So a little slow start here to the Hornets game tonight.
What a great pass there by Casey Viking.
Yep. I'll tell you, the competition for the Hornets has been a lot better when you have the likes of Foxborough, Brockton, the Newtown team from Connecticut was really good, Fontbonne, Attleboro's not bad, and, of course, Franklin. So the Hornets have had the iron of the schedule already.
They really have.
And they have improved steadily, and there's a steal underneath by Hodelman. Out to Vine. She's going to go in for the layup and scores. So the Hornets are on the board with Kayla Vine on the breakaway layup.
That's what we want to do. We want to get the rebound, pass it out, and go.
In fact, I might go down to Milford tomorrow night and check out the boys' game. They are playing at Milford tomorrow because they played at Foxborough last night. Foul will be on Casey Viking, and that will be the first foul of the contest. First for Mansfield, first for Viking. Viking's going to see a lot of time in this stretch with all of the Mansfield's post players basically out of action. So a good way for her to develop, though. Pass underneath on the inbounds pass is to Emma Lawrence, and she puts Milford on the board. 6:29 left. We're tied at 2.
This is the first team the Hornets have played. They've had a decided height advantage.
Viking in the corner gets it back out to Hodelman. Now to Doherty. Vine in the corner. Again, they're passing the ball around, kind of like what the boys do.
Yeah.
Doherty recovers, gets it off to Vine for the 3, no good. Rebounded by Santos and scored. Converts the rebound.
Ashley Santos.
And the Hornets have the lead with this at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter.
Move your feet, girls.
Brooke Ferreira in the backcourt. Off to Jillian Michelson. We have a foul.
Kayla Vine.
That will be Kayla's first and the second on the Hornets.
Her first personal, second team foul.
Hornets stay in the man-to-man D.
And I have a feeling their athleticism might rule the day here. I think the Hornets definitely are better athletes. And they're getting better, as I said. In every game I've seen improvement in the second half. Even in that route that we saw against Franklin. They still never quit, and they play hard, and that's what you want.
Becca with a steal.
Hodelman is going to bring the ball up across the timeline now. Gets it to Vine quickly. Looks in the corner for Santos. She fakes the 3, goes up for the short baseline. Does not get it, but Doherty battles for the rebound and will bring it back out. Hodelman.
Kelly Doherty with a great weak side rebound.
Yeah, and she was really hustling for that.
Grab it, grab it, grab it.
Looks like that. She does save it from the backcourt, but Milford does have the ball. That is a jumper by Jillian Michelson, and ties the score at 4. 5:11 left to go in the first quarter. Hodelman to Vine. Back to Hodelman again, working it around, looking for that opening. Doherty makes a quick little move. Vine in the corner, tried to get it inside. Now she tries to get it across court, but doesn't get too far. It's into Michelson's hands. Misses the layup, but the rebound is missed also by Emma Lawrence, and here come the Hornets. And the bounce pass to Viking skips out of bounds.
That's a tough pass to try to handle there. It's one thing to want to run, but you can't be having turnovers. You got to protect. You got to take care of the ball a little better there, that situation.
Yeah, Milford is showing a little bit of athleticism, too. I think the guards have some quickness to them.
You know, athleticism good if you use it to your advantage.
Exactly.
Kelly Doherty's forcing Milford point guard left here.
Brooke Ferreira tosses it out of bounds. Brooke is a freshman. She scored 10 against King Philip.
Wow.
But she's obviously got the task of being the floor general right off the bat for the start of her career.
She's coming out right now.
And Viking goes out, and Abby Wager is in for the Hornets, and she has been a pleasant surprise thus far in this season.
Let's see her operating that wing over there. The Hornets are spreading the offense out. Doherty for 3. Off the glass.
Does not get it.
Rebound.
Hodelman is fighting for it. Does not get it. So we're going to roll. Saved out of bounds. Again, the ball is still loose, and Vine comes away with it.
Attack. Take that, Kayla.
Vine.
Oh, double dribble.
Is going to be called for the double dribble. So still 4-4. 4:05 left to go in the opening quarter. Wager, Tommy, she's averaging about 7 points a game. She's had some at least 3 double-figure games that I know of, 11 against Franklin and Attleboro, and 10 against Brockton. So she's getting her feet wet at a good time in her career. And the ball is going to roll off of Carly Ferreira, and so the Hornets will have possession. And here comes Hodelman.
Hawks stay in that almost like a 2-1-2 or a 2-3 zone defense.
It does look like a 2-1-2.
Yeah. That's the shot.
There's the shot
Doherty
for Doherty,
for 3.
And she gets it. Rebound. Doherty off of a feed from, was that Santos on the feed? Or?
I think it was Becca Hodelman.
I think you're right. Anyway, that puts the Hornets up 7-4.
See, Becca, great job, Becca Hodelman, getting her hand in the passing lane there, denying the low post pass.
Into the game comes Allie Prentice for the Hornets. Out goes Hodelman. Milford inbounds from the baseline. Quick pass underneath. It was open for a second, and Michelson does convert.
And
so
made that look easy.
Hornets left the baseline unguarded. 7-6. Mansfield leads. 3:12 left to go in the opening quarter. Ashley Santos is going to drive. She is tied up, but she's going to be called for the walk.
Wow.
I would have thought it would be more of a tied up jump ball, but
I couldn't really see, and we were in the same angle as the referee, so I don't know how the hell that worked. But
all right, here come the Hawks. Emma Lawrence is bringing the ball up now. Off to Michelson. In.
Abby Wager.
Slapped away by Abby Wager. Wager's going to try to make the drive up. Wisely pulls up, looks for the free person.
Nice pass.
That's Kayla Vine, and Kayla Vine gets the basket. And a nice look from Abby Wager. Very smart play. So it's 9-6 Hornets. Milford sets up for the half court. Quick little move in by Ferreira. Does not get that. Rebounded by Emily Croto.
Wager with the block.
Wager slaps it away from Katie Maeda, and here come the Hornets. Outside shot. Vine does not get it. Rebound by Maeda. I think the Hornets are starting to get there.
Oh, that's a travel.
A little bit of Matador defense, though, unfortunately. But we'll see what the foul is called. It is called on Allie Prentice, her first foul. Third on the Hornets.
Emma Lawrence stepping to the line for a couple here.
Lawrence misses the first. The Hawks have scored 240 points this year for an average of 34.3 per game. They've allowed 415, and that is a average of 59.3. Hornets come away with the rebound. Here comes Vi. She's going to go straight in.
Great
and
decision.
The ball bounces out.
Ooh.
Brooke Ferreira comes away with the rebound, and she will bring the ball back up for the Scarlet Hawks. Ferreira's going to try to go straight into the drive, and she's going to draw a foul from Ashley Santos, I believe.
You cannot let the girl drive like that. You got to stop the ball.
Yeah, I think the Hornets did not get back on defense as quickly as they should have.
She might not be your girl, but you've got to stop her from driving to the hole.
4 fouls against the Hornets so far, none against the Scarlet Hawks. And Ferreira misses the first. In for the Hornets again is Casey Viking. Comes in for Ashley Santos.
Yeah, you cannot give up an offensive rebound on a foul shot. That's the
Ferreira's second shot lows high, and Wager comes away with the rebound. She's off to the races, brings it across, now pulls it up for a guard, Becca Hodelman. To Doherty. Hodelman will take the 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Carly Ferreira, and here comes Milford. In the corner to Ferreira. Brooke Ferreira misses the shot. Rebound comes back out. Carly Ferreira does not get. Another rebound by Emma Lawrence. Knocked away and into Mansfield's hands.
Push, push, push.
Here comes Hodelman off to Viking, and it bounces off the back rim. The rebound is by Emily Croto from Milford. Was a nice breakaway, just wasn't finished. 59.8 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Olivia Morelli is now in the game, and she has blocked by Kayla Vine.
Great recovery on defense there by Kayla.
Brooke Berube comes in for the Hornets with 48.6 seconds left, and the Hornets holding a 9-6 lead. Quick inbounds pass. She has to pull it back out. Emma Lawrence comes back out beyond the three-point circle. Now she gets the ball back in the lane, and she travels. So 41.3 seconds left. The Hornets will have a possession. Hopefully a chance to increase this lead coming into the quarter break. And Becca Hodelman, the girl in charge this year.
Oh, got away with that.
Swooping it around to the middle. Abby Wager out top, then looks inside to Berube, back out to Wager. She's going to take a couple of steps in. Hodelman is open. Rolls around the rim, rebound by Berube, puts it right back up and in. Good job by Berube. She didn't put the ball on the floor. She went right up with it. 11-6 Hornets.
Trap that in the corner. There it is.
And slapped away by Vine. She's got 6 seconds.
Great
off
pass.
to Hodelman. Hodelman has the ball knocked away from her.
Foul.
From number 21, Brooke Ferreira. The Hornets will have possession, 2.4. It's pass and shoot, Tom.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see it. That's the fun thing for the girls to play. You got 3 seconds.
Out to Vine. Shoot. She goes for the 3. Off the back of the rim. And no good. But a good finish to the first quarter for the Hornets, who lead 11-6 over the Milford Scarlet Hawks. Tommy, looks like the Hornets were starting to get that chemistry late in the first quarter, and it started to come like much better towards the end of it.
Yeah, I like the way we push the ball. We're looking to push the ball, and like I said, you can, maybe we have the better athletes. Well, we'll find out if we push the ball. Maybe we'll get a few easy layups. We're not a half-court offense team. We've got to push the ball and look for easy baskets.
Yep. A little surprising so far. The fouls are totally Mansfield at this point. I would have thought we could have gotten 1 or 2 of them down here at the other end too, but I'm not one to complain. So
Milford is playing a zone defense, so they're not pressuring the ball.
The Hornets have allowed 408 points this year, an average of 58.3, scored 310. That's 44.3 scored, which is actually a little higher than last year's team average. And last year's team, as you know, went 17-6.
Yeah.
So the Hornets are increasing. They're advancing in a few ways. They still have to. I think they have to get a little bit more maturity out there before we see what they can accomplish. And You know, you look at a long schedule like this. There's one exclusion game and one endowment game, so they have 20 games that will count towards the tournament.
Yeah,
and that's they're losing that window if they keep. They got to win some of these games now.
Yeah, the winnable games are coming up in the next week and a half or so.
Carly Ferreira to Olivia Morelli, goes inside now to Croto.
Great pass.
And back to Ferreira, no good. Rebounded by Brooke Berube. Say that 5 times fast.
I know.
Here comes Becca Hodelman. And she's going to stop right at the line. They give her the three. They give her the 3. I thought she might have been on the line, but I'll take it. 14-6 Hornets.
That's her first 3 of the game, Becca.
Nice to see her hitting those again.
There's some hands in the passing lane. Trap that.
Hornets are trying to harass the ball right now. It comes back out to Ferreira. Shot is rebounded by Viking, and here come the Hornets again. So the Hornets have a chance to get a little run going here. Looked good at the end of the first quarter, and I think they're feeling a little bit more confident right now. Wager into the corner to Doherty, gets it back to Wager. She thought about the shot, gets it back out to Hodelman. 9 on the shot clock. Hodelman's going to try to set it up one more time. Doherty to Berube in the corner. That's a 2-point basket, and she gets it.
Nice shot, Brooke.
Berube and with an 18-footer. Nice baseline corner type shot.
Hornets open up a 10-point lead here.
16-6 at 6:23 left to go in the first half. Morelli.
See the nice trap by Wager.
To Ferreira. She is tied up. And in the alternating possession, Mansfield will have the ball.
That referee couldn't even see Habby coming in there and taking the ball away. He just assumed it was a tie-up.
Kayla Vine is back in for Wager. And so here come the Hornets again now with Hodelman, Berube, and Doherty in the backcourt with her. In the corner to Vine. She's going to take the step in, drive, baseline,
nice
gets
pass.
it out to an open Ashley Santos. Misses it, but the rebound is Mansfield's. Vine with the rebound. It comes back out. Now Doherty has it. Back to Vine in the right corner. She's going to again make that fake step, but open is Hodelman for the 2-point shot at the foul line. Very good passing now. They're looking for that open person. 18-6 Mansfield.
Wanted to run about a 12-0 run here, I think, Mark. I think they were, or 12-2.
Brooke Ferreira, no good. Rebound is saved by Brooke Berube, but it's in Milford's hands. And that is Carly Ferreira for the 3, no good. Rebound to Becca Hodelman. And she wisely pulls up and let's start the offense. To Vine on the left, now to Berube in the corner, back to Vine. And it looks like the, Scarlet Hawks may be playing a zone, but it's got a lot of man-to-man looks to it. And the ball bounces briefly away from Doherty, but she controls it. 8-5 on the shot clock. Vine with the 3-point shot, and it's good. And a timeout is called by Milford.
Hornets up 21-6.
Hornets have scored all 10 points of this quarter. 5:52 left in it. Yes, I think they've gotten their legs under them.
Yeah. Kayla Vine's got a nice shot. Yes. She really does.
And you know what?
She pulls up quick. Nice quick release.
One thing I've noticed about her in the last couple of games, too, is I think she's kind of pulled herself back into control a little bit. Early on in the season, I thought she felt like the responsibility. She had to drive all the time, and I think she was rushing some of her shots. I've seen her be much more precise, much more in tune with the offense. And the kids are looking for her now, and she's converting those shots. Yeah. And I think that's terrific because they need a leader on this team. And I think you got a couple of kids offensively, scoring-wise, Vine and Santos, who could be the leaders on it. Right now, Vine is the one who's stepping up.
Yeah.
And the Hornets really need that if they're going to start, beating some of these teams down the stretch. And I'll tell you, it doesn't get any easier down the stretch. Friday, in another game that we'll be seeing, they're here at the Albertini to face Oliver Ames, and we saw them last year with those freshmen. They're sophomores now, and they're still good.
Yeah.
Same thing with Canton. I saw Canton lose to Foxborough, but the Gallery sisters are very good. So there's some tough teams coming up still.
Yeah.
And
steal.
Hodelman with the steal, and
With
she's
the
going to be
push.
off to the races. Gets it off to Vine. She's going to pull up for the three. Vine gets it, and she's hot now. That's her second three, and that is her 10th point of the game. She's in double figures. 24-6, Mansfield. 4:27 left to go in the second quarter. And again,
ball.
they can't handle the ball
Outlet.
that well against good defense, so here's Hodelman again
Vine
to
again.
Vine. This time she pulls up because she had someone on her. Hodelman in the corner, and she
she
nails the
hits.
three from Vine. All right, they're hitting the shots now. They're hitting the shots now, Tom. They look
really
pretty good
do.
right now.
It looked like a nice ball, a nice team right now. There's
All
a
right,
trap
Brooke
in the
Ferreira
corner.
gets it out to Lawrence. They're working the ball around. Michelson. She's going to take the drive, and she draws a foul. And I believe that'll be on Brooke Berube.
Yes.
Yes, and that is the first on her, the fifth on the team, and the fifth foul in the game. So Milford has been flawless in the foul department.
I think they've got to play a little tougher.
Well, they got to get a little closer to the Hornets at first to commit the fouls, I
Yeah.
guess. And Jillian Michelson hits the first of two.
Michelson's got 5.
Well, they are closer to doing a little bit better than the JV team tonight. The Milford JVs lost 42-8 to Mansfield. And again, the Hornet girls did everything they could to use up the 30. Rebound is missed, but they converted, and that is by Mayetta. So it's 27-9, 3:40 left to go in the first half. Mansfield in the lead. Santos to Hodelman. Corner slapped away, out of bounds, off Milford. Mansfield will retain the ball.
I would think that the Hornets are shooting Milford out of this zone, but they stick to the zone defense.
You know, I'm wondering if that's the only thing they're confident in playing, too.
Yeah,
you know,
what? But
it's a young team, and they may even feel that they can't keep up with a Mansfield team in man-to-man. That's Prentice from outside, and she hits. And now the three-pointers are raining. It's raining threes.
Wow.
30-9 Mansfield, and they have really caught fire. All right, quick pass underneath, in and out of the basket. And a foul, I believe. And that is the first foul. That is Emily Croto for Milford. She had missed the shot and was trying to rebound it. And that will be the first foul on Milford now of the 6 fouls called in the game.
Well, you know, if Milford stays in this zone defense, we're gonna just take these unmolested 3-point shots.
Mike is filtering a few people in here. That's
Yep.
Grace Benton. There's Viking underneath. Does not go. Rebounded by Mayetta. Here comes Emma Lawrence for Milford. Skips in front of Hodelman. Gets it to the corner to Michelson. Rebounded by Ferreira. Brooke Ferreira gets the basket. And Milford has cut the deficit to 19 points. 30-11. 2:27 left to go in the first half. Hodelman gets it into the corner.
Oh, Prentice.
Prentice with the 3 misses. Hodelman slaps it out of bounds. It will be Milford ball. And it's 2:14 left to go here in the first half.
This game will help the Hornets' scoring average.
Yes.
At 30
Well,
so far in the first half.
Hopefully it'll help their confidence too, because
Yeah.
I think, when you get smoked by a team like Franklin, that's got to hurt. And a 3-pointer by Brooke Ferreira. Used the glass on it, made it good. 30-14 with 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Mansfield still leading by a lot. Doherty to Prentice, over to Benton. Gets it into Viking.
Ashley
Had double
for 3.
teaming on her, so that left Ashley Santos open. She misses the 3. Rebounded by Milford. Long pass down court. Saved inbound, so that's going to go to Emily Croto. And the ball slips away.
Ashley Santos. Smart move.
Pulls up. So let's set up the offense.
Get the ball to the ball handlers.
Benton goes over to Viking. Back to Benton. Prentice in the corner to Doherty. Doherty faces some defensive attention. Almost carries the ball. Doherty now passes it alone to Santos.
Nice
looking
pass.
to Viking. She flipped it up. Thought she got fouled, but she didn't. Here comes Milford.
Well, get down and get it.
And the conversion by Emily Croto. Ball kind of slipped off the hands of one of her teammates, went to the floor, she picked it up, and went to the basket.
Little 5-0 run for the Hawks here.
Doherty in the corner to
Nice
Bentonau at the
pass.
foul line. No by Casey Viking. And Doherty had it slip off her hands, so going out of bounds. So with 35.3 seconds left, Milford will have the possession. Hornets will defend it.
Ooh, a little full court action here for the Hornets. Looks like a 2-2-1 zone press.
And
Stay in it.
There we go. They actually did break it, but I think it did disrupt them a little bit. Underneath, falls off. That was Maeda.
How about
And
one shot here?
Rebound
One
by
shot.
Santos as she brings it up.
20
Vine
seconds.
fakes the three, takes the baseline jumper, and it's good. Kayla Vine with a nice baseline jumper.
They're staying in the 2-2-1, looking for that trap.
Directly to the basket and a foul. Jillian Michelson was left alone. Got the ball, went directly to the hoop. She was fouled.
Basket number 23, Jillian Michelson.
Foul was by Ashley Santos. That is her second foul.
Santos.
So Michelson will go to the line for one.
Got to get Santos out of the game here, even though there's three.
Yeah, you don't
can't
wanna-
let her get a third.
Yeah, 3.7 seconds left, but you don't want to get that quirky third foul there. So Michelson does not convert, rebounded by Wager, and that will wind down the clock for the first half of play. But a very good one, very good second quarter for the Hornets. And the score right now, of course, Mansfield 32, Milford 18. Tom, any thoughts about what we saw in the last couple of seconds?
Love what I see in the second quarter by the Hornets. Just incredible shooting. Well, I'll take it. 32 points at halftime. Always take that.
All right, well, we will be back then with the second half of play in the blink of an eye. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the James Albertini Memorial Gymnasium at Mansfield High School. I am Mark Farinella. We've got Tommy Faria by my side and Maureen O'Neill manning the camera, or should I say womaning the camera? I don't know. Anyway, the Mansfield Hornet girls are leading Milford 32-18 at halftime, and I've got the scoring to tell you. For the Hornets, Kelly Doherty has 3 points. Ashley Santos has 2. Becca Hottleman has 8 with 2 3-pointers. Kayla Vine has 12 to lead the team and lead all scorers, and she has a pair of threes. Allie Prentice has 3. Brooke Berube has 4 points. For the Milford Scarlet Hawks, Emily Croto has 2. Brooke Ferreira has 5. Jillian Michelson leads them with 7. Emma Lawrence has 2, and Katie Maeda has 2. And Tommy, one thing that's not helping the Scarlet Hawks any, they are 1 for 7 at the foul line.
Ooh.
So the huge advantage in fouls they had in the first half did not
Didn't
pay
pay
off
off.
for them.
Well, you know, as we start this second half, as a coach, I'm saying, okay, we want to score the first 5 to 7 points of this half. That'll take their will right away. If they score the first 5 to 7 points of the second half, now we're back in a dogfight. So you want to come out strong.
Every coach I've ever talked to, Tom, they all want that fast start in the second half.
That's it.
And
Changes
so
the whole
many
complexion.
times, a team does not recover from it.
No.
So we will have, I'm sure, the starters out there again. Currently, the Hornets are led in scoring by Kayla Vine. She is averaging 12 a game. She had 17 against Franklin, 14 against Sharon and Attleboro, and an 11-point game at Brockton. So she is definitely coming on as a scorer. Jillian Michelson, the junior guard, number 23 for Milford, she can score.
Yeah.
She hit 20 against Worcester Burncoat. They played early in the season. That was one of Milford's 2 victories. And she had 12 apiece against Greater Lawrence. That was the other win. And King Philip as well. So,
Kayla Vine's got that scorer's mentality. When she gets the ball, she immediately eyes the basket. She's thinking, how can I score the ball? And I love that. I love that thinking.
as long as it still works within the framework of what you're trying to do, though, and that's one thing that I think has worked better for her in the last few games, is that she's really kind of tying it in with the entire offense.
She's letting the game come to her.
And her teammates respect her for that because now they look for her in the moments when they need that basket, especially that outside shot. Here comes Becca Hottleman on the Hornets' first possession of the second half. Kayla Vine to Kelly Doherty. Back to Kayla Vine. Michaela, as her name really is. Viking in the corner. And the little baseline jump, and that's a good one. That's the first 2 points for her in the contest.
Hornets come out in a full court. Looks like a 2-2-1.
Ball is slapped away momentarily. Ferreira controls it, gets it down to Michelson. Underneath to Emma Lawrence. Rebound is fought for, picked up by Katie Maeda, who puts it in and is fouled.
Hey, girls, you got to get down and dirty. When that ball's on the floor, you got to go down and get it.
Waiting to see who they called that on. I didn't quite catch that. And that is on Michaela Vine. That is her second. So Katie Maeda does not convert the three-point play. Viking has the rebound. Here come the Hornets. 34-20. 7:09 left to go in the third quarter.
Looks like Vine.
Vine with the three, does not go. Rebound is knocked out of bounds by Hodelman. Milford will have possession.
Great hustle there by Becca Hodelman trying to steal that weak side rebound. Hornets stay in the 2-2-1. There's Vine.
That was a freshman pass right there. It really was. And Vine is hit before the shot. And I believe that is on, looks like it's on Michelson. It is on Jillian Michelson. That's her first. That's only the second foul against the Scarlet Hawks in this game. And the first of the half, of course.
Let's watch this inbounds play for the Hornets.
Ashley Santos will get it back out, slapped away by Michelson. Hornets keep the ball. Into Hodelman. Vine. Viking gets it back out. Hornets will look for that better shot. Vine now is going to fake the three, dishes it off to Santos for the baseline shot, and that goes. Nice decisions all around. Very nice decisions. Santos had the better shot, and she took it and made it.
Skip pass.
And that is Lawrence does not get the basket, comes back out to Ferreira, Brooke Ferreira. And remember, there's two of them out there.
That's long.
Lawrence does not get the shot. Ball is on the floor. Doherty ties it up.
Kelly Doherty going down to the floor.
And the Hornets will have it on the alternating possession. 6:07 left to go in the third quarter. Mansfield up by 16. Hodelman, Vine into Santos, over to Viking, who's going to take the little jumper. Not a bad idea. Didn't go, but Santos gets the rebound, gets it back out to start again. Vine to Santos. Swish.
That's a
three-pointer.
She's got 7 on the night.
There's
a steal.
Very good ball movement right now by the Hornets, too, and that is something nice to see. Here is Hodelman now after the steal. Brings it in. Vine is going to make the possession drive, but does not. She gives it up, and Milford has possession now. And that is the freshman point guard, Brooke Ferreira, right now with the ball. And she has been victimized a couple of times. She'll probably be pretty good down the stretch.
Nice pass.
Nice pass inside. It goes to Carly Ferreira. Those are her first 2 points of the game. Milford has scored 4 times in this quarter. It is 39-22. Mansfield in the lead. 5:02 left to go. Hodelman over to Vine on the left. Long pass cross court over to Kelly Doherty with
for
the
three. Oh, just bounces out.
And Milford will have the rebound. Here they come up the court. That is Michelson. I'm sorry, that was Lawrence. This is Michelson. Drive no good, and the rebound is Casey Vikings. And all sorts of contact. Finally, it's called.
Wow.
And I was wondering when somebody was going to call something there. Jillian Michelson finally draws the foul. That's her second. Only the second in the half and the third in the game against the Scarlet Hawks, who may not be mature enough right now to control some of those defensive attempts. But it could be a team in the making. All right, there's Vine to Hodelman. Hodelman looking to go to the left corner to Santos for three. No good.
Wager.
Rebound by Abby Wager, and she's going to bring it back out to start the offense again.
Nice
Fine
pass.
inside to Cutting Santos for the 2.
What a
See that play,
great.
and the funny thing is you could see that play starting up long before it did, but Milford didn't pick up on it.
That's in.
Emma Lawrence
Nice shot.
with the 3.
Now you see the Milford's changed up their defense a little bit. They're pressuring the point guard.
And we have a timeout called by the Hornets. It's 41-25. Mansfield in the lead. 3:52 left to go in the third quarter. Hornets are doing okay on the three-point department. They have 7 so far in this contest.
Milford's changed up their defense. They've gone to a 1-2-2, maybe to try to pressure the point guard a little bit more. And the Hornets are doing a nice job of setting screens. Now, even though Milford's playing his own defense, you can still set picks and screens. And the Hornets are setting a back pick over here, and they're throwing what we call a skip pass, which is a cross, which they never let us use to. They said we should never do, throw across court.
Yeah, that has changed.
that has changed.
You know, it's funny, though. I can't avoid thinking that this game is being played a little bit at three-quarter speed. I mean, I love what the Hornets are doing in terms of moving the ball around, looking for the open shot. But it's almost like it's a scrimmage pace because of the fact that Milford is really a young, very young team. And this game sort of is moving at that speed a little bit.
Yeah.
Against a team like Foxborough or somebody like that.
They want the speed. They're pressing the whole game. They want to increase the speed of the game.
But this is a very good working exercise for the Hornets too. Even if they win this one by a huge margin, the fact is that they've had a chance to work on their plays and get better.
Yeah.
All right, here's Vine. Almost gets the ball stolen. Wager's going to drive with the drive pop, no good. Berube fights for the rebound, comes away to Hodelman. Hodelman manages to scoop it up. Santos makes the penetration but gets it back out to Hodelman, no good. And the rebound is by Jillian Michelson, who has trouble maintaining the ball but gets it over to Lawrence. And Milford will bring the ball up court.
I give Milford credit. That time they switched back to a 2-3. And they should be constantly switching defenses here. So what if they're a young team? They can switch defenses.
Jillian Michelson walked. 3:09 left to go in the third quarter. Allie Prentice will come into the game for the Hornets. 41-25 is the score. Well, Milford's within, a reasonable range. They're not going, unless they start hitting threes like crazy. But they're not being completely outmanned here.
No.
I'll give them credit for that.
That's wide open shot for Vine.
Vine with the 3.
Another one.
Kayla Vine now has 15 points in this contest. She has really taken on the bulk of the scoring responsibility for the Hornets now. Ferreira in the corner, passing around. That will be to the freshman. No good. Brooke Ferreira taking that shot. And we have a foul called. Looks like it's on Santos. That will be her third if that's the case. No, they're calling it on Vine, and that is her third. So we had the number of fouls correct. We just didn't have the person who was called on. And that will be Carly Ferreira going to the line. And she misses the first. They really cannot hit foul shots.
Mike is smartly getting Kayla Vine out of this game. She doesn't want to pick up her 4th here in this third.
And we have a timeout, I believe, called by Milford, I believe. Let's see who we point. Yes, it is. Called by Milford with 2:36 left. The Scarlet Hawks are 1 for 9 at the foul line so far, and that's the thing that's going to hurt them in just about every game they play. I
say that's a trait of a young team, but nowadays, if you watch the girls' game is improving vastly every year. Even the younger kids are hitting their foul shots.
Well,
so
I'll tell you,
can't
Tom,
say that's a young team thing.
Even if you can go back to the 80s and some of the great teams that were playing around here towards the end of the 1980s, and look at the free throw shooting percentages were incredibly good. And I've always felt that the girls were better at it. I've actually seen a little slippage back lately, but I think some of it I could attest to early season stuff. But we're in January now, and you're going to know if you can shoot foul shots or not. Obviously, it looks like Milford can't. But I see the better teams are now hitting their foul shots with more consistency. So I just think that the girls work a little harder at it for some reason. I've seen some miserable foul shooting in boys' games.
There is another huge factor with girls' foul shots. The ball is smaller.
Yes,
the girls are playing great basketball. That smaller ball that the girls play with is a huge factor.
But you want to know something funny about that? When they changed the ball over, some of the girls I knew at the time, people like Sarah Bain and Holly Grinnell from Foxborough, told me that they would rather shoot with the bigger ball because the smaller ball bounced more around the rim and would bounce out. And finally, a free throw by the Scarlet Hawks. That's Carly Ferreira, and it's 44-26, Mansfield. Yeah, a lot of the girls felt that if they had shot with the boys' basketball and then changed, they felt that the smaller ball was rattling around the rim more.
I see. Well, these girls now.
Oh, they've all been playing it with for 20, 30 years now. So
Wager for three.
Wager has the nice touch with that shot outside. Her first 3 points of the game. You can expect a lot from this kid coming down the pike, I think.
Oh, I'm excited for her. I really am.
Emma Lawrence had the ball out back. Now they go into Ferreira. I'm sorry, to Mayetta.
That's 3 seconds, guys.
In the corner. Hornets are playing some outstanding deny defense right now, really trying to get into the passing lanes.
Oh, that's
that was obviously something that Brooke Ferreira could not handle. So Mansfield will have the ball here inside the final 2 minutes of the third quarter.
So the Hornets have extended their halftime lead by 7 here so far. So comfortable 21-point lead.
Allie Prentice has the ball right now, looking for Ashley Santos. Will take the 3 out at the top and hits it.
She hits it.
Ashley Santos has come to life here in the third quarter. She has 8 points of her 10 in the third quarter. Ferreira will look to start the offense. Now that is Emma Lawrence to Carly Ferreira. In and tried to bounce it. Mayetta tried to bounce it to Emily Croto, but it bounced out of bounds off a Hornet. Milford will have the ball with 11 seconds on the short shot clock. It's just a short shot clock. And 1:16 left to go in the game. I'm sorry, the quarter. I'll get that right.
No fouls.
All is slapped away. Mansfield has it. 1:08 left to go.
Oh, and now
Abby Wager with the 3.
A little flat.
Bounces off the front rim. Rebounded by Doherty.
Doherty.
She gets it.
For 2. She's
Doherty
got 5.
in the right place at the right time and converted.
Yeah, and Milford now has finally gone to the man-to-man D.
All right, that's Lawrence. Tries to get it in to Mayetta.
Wager.
Wager comes away with the rebound. I tell you, this kid will mature into her body. She'll grow a little bit more, but she's got basketball skills already. You can see that. There's things that she knows how to do that will serve her well when she gains a little bit more confidence. She did walk on that one. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of inconsistency on that step call this year too so far. But I'm not going to complain about the officials. Some people I've worked with in the past like to do that a lot.
Yeah, including me.
Nah, you're not the one I'm talking about, but we won't get into that. All right, here's Carly Ferreira back over to Michelson, to Ferreira, to the other Ferreira, the younger one.
3 go. Oh,
3-pointer Hornets. No, that will be
nice
the
play.
younger Ferreira gets the rebound, gets another rebound, gets it to Michelson. Well, sorry to Lawrence for the last shot that went over, but that is the end of the third quarter anyway. Mansfield leads it 52-36.
26.
I'm sorry, what did I say?
30. Yeah,
oh,
they've
well,
doubled them up here.
Maybe it was wishful thinking there. 52-26 for the Hornets in the lead here. And certainly, boy, Ashley Santos had a nice quarter there, didn't she?
She really did. I've got her for 12 now.
Through 6, 8. I have there 10. I might have missed one somewhere along the way, but well, we'll look at it later.
Yeah.
As long as we see if everything adds up here. So,
I know.
Tom, you talk a little bit about the defensive choices that Milford has made so far.
Well, you know, they have played mostly a 2-3 zone. They switched a little to start the second half into a 1-2-2, and then in the last few possessions they've switched to a man. So the Hornets have gone to that flex type of offense, and I like it. I like the fact that they're a young team. I always felt that when a team is outmatched, they should keep switching the defenses. See if the other team can keep up, can make the necessary changes possession to possession.
You know, the Hornets outscored them 20-8 in that quarter.
Yeah, that's what you wanted.
Milford, you know, is going to be coming up to the Hockomock Kelly Rex shortly. They are in the Davenport division right now, but The enrollments dictate that they will be the 6th largest school, and that will put them up into the large school division. That shot turnaround by Ferreira is no good. Rebounded by Casey Viking. Up to a wide open Kayla Vine from Abby Wager.
9 and 8, 17 on the night for Kayla Vine. I love that. I love her leaking out like that, and the rebounder gets her head up, finds her for the easy 2.
On the baseline, that is number 30, Jill Arujo.
Grace Benton.
She is fouled.
Grace Benton.
And that would be Benton's first. The 3rd on the Hornets in the second half.
This game has got to mean a heck of a lot for the Hornets' confidence.
Well,
especially
since they're playing another good team coming up. Oliver Ames, we saw them last year. That Caroline Pepper really impressed us, and they have a very nice supporting cast over there. Lainey Clement Holbrook seems to come up with them every year. Abby Wager with the rebound here, and she will bring the ball across. Gets it to Hodelman to start the Mansfield offense. Vine in the perimeter, gets it back out and back over again. Vine will take the 3 and gets it for that was more of about a 22-footer. So Vine now has another 3-pointer.
20.
2, 3. That's her 4th 3 tonight. Pull up by Ferreira, no good. And Abby Wager with the rebound, wisely gives it off, and let's start the offense. The Hornets can get some good work on their offensive sets in this game. Casey Viking gets it back out to Hodelman. Over to Benton, slapped out of bounds by Lawrence, and Mansfield will have the ball with 15 seconds on the shot clock. They lead 57-26. Quick in to Viking, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Slapped almost out of bounds, but is saved by Lawrence, and she will bring the ball across for Milford. 3-pointer attempted by Michelson, no good, and it rolls out of bounds and will be Mansfield ball. Well, I'd like to say that I think the Scarlet Hawks are trying to execute, and they're doing the best they can. They are playing a team that has faced much stronger competition and played fairly well against it, but believe me, the Hornets need the second win. And there's a steal. That's by Lawrence, and she will go – I'm sorry, that was by Brooke Ferreira, the freshman. And she gets the first 2 points in the 4th quarter for Milford. Strange it is that I remember watching the Attleboro boys play Milford for a state championship back when Milford used to play out of Central Mass.
Wow.
Abby Wager, no good.
What year was that, Mark?
That was 89, I want to say. No, I'm saying 98, maybe, somewhere around there. Leland Anderson.
Leland, Derek
Swenson, those guys.
Yeah,
that was a great team. It was a great team.
They really were. They were all juniors when they won the state championship.
Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't have a chance to win this other one, though.
Yeah.
Rebound by Abby Wager. And Abby Wager will give it back to Becca Hodelman. Yeah, that Attleboro team was pretty good. But
it really was.
Anderson suffered an injury early in the senior year. Derek Swenson brought that team as far as he
was a heck of a Chad Paquette. I
remember they got as far as a semifinal, I think, against Bridgewater Raynham, which was a powerhouse that year. And I'll give the kid credit. He did everything he possibly could to get them back. Kind of sad about Anderson's situation there. A lot of people thought he could play at the end of that year, and he never came back. It was on the advice of the coaches from Michigan who had recruited him. Did not want him to risk it. So opportunity was lost, but Mark Hool still had a very, very good year and something to kind of start off his coaching career. He was a young coach.
Yeah, he really was. Class act, though. Both Mark and his brother Steve and father Tom.
Great people over there.
They are great. They are class acts.
I actually saw Mark score his 1,000th point at Attleboro High School.
You know, that game sounds awful familiar to me, Mark. I can't say I was there, but I somehow remember it. I don't.
And
what a great family.
He went on to play at what was then Southeastern Massachusetts University, now UMass Dartmouth.
Yeah.
At the same time, there was a young woman by the name of Lisa Garland, who is Lisa Downs now, and the very successful and state championship winning coach of the Foxborough Warriors.
No kidding.
So Hornets working it around. She's got some of the younger kids in right now. Here's Olivia Salisbury on the drive. And it goes back out of bounds to Milford.
Brooke Barobi, Allie Prentice, Kelly Doherty, Ashley Santos, and Anna Darlington in the game.
No, not Anna
Oh,
Darlington.
I'm sorry.
That is Salisbury.
Salisbury.
Yep.
Olivia
Anna
Salisbury.
Darlington has the flu tonight,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
that's right. Oh, great steal.
And she
From
does get the
Salisbury.
ball, so in a stat sheet somewhere, her name will be there. Kelly Doherty running the show for the Hornets over to Ashley Santos, back out to the top. Salisbury looking for somebody, executing the plays, a little slap that we all heard, but they're not going to call it at this stage of the game. And the steal by Jillian Michelson. 4:26 left to go. Hornets up 57-28. Here's the baseline two-pointer by Emma Lawrence. About a 17-footer, I'd say. I remember Chris Clark when he used to do the Providence games. Sure. He could give you the exact spot on the court where that was shot from.
17-footer.
There's a 17-foot, 3-inch. You know, he really was. And they had terrible lighting at Alumni Hall. I don't know how we even saw the game. Ashley Santos gets blocked inside, and the ball will go to Jillian Michelson.
That's where you need that Euro step right there.
I'm sorry, that's Michelson still. Now that is to Ferreira for the outside shot. No good. Rebounded by number 30. That is Jill Arujo. And she gets her first 2 points of the contest. 57-32, Mansfield leading, 3:36 left to go. Tom, this game's flown by.
Yeah, the refs have to get to supper.
I wait for 3 or 4 days to do these games, and then they go by
they go
so
by
fast.
in an hour and 15 minutes.
Some serious boxing out there for that loose ball, and it does go to Mansfield. I think that Kelly Doherty almost could have gotten called for a little bit of an arm to the neck of her defender there, but she's going to come out. Job well done.
There's two freshmen in the game right now for the Hornets.
So you have
Wager and Salisbury.
Hornets have 4 in the shot clock to get one off, and Wager is going to get caught. She got it off.
Wow, it took a shot to the chin there, too.
Yep, unfortunately, it did not go anywhere near, so that's a 30-second violation on the Hornets. You know, I've seen a raging dispute on the internet these days about the states that don't have shot clocks in high school.
Yeah.
And how some of the coaches are adamant about they want it. That's a
Nice
long shot by number 2 for Milford. That's Jess Douglas. I didn't realize that. I think there are 10 states
that still don't have a shot.
Don't have a shot clock. I know Connecticut's one of them, because that's one thing that kind of caught the Hornets aghast when they went down and played Newtown down there last year. But a lot of people really are kind of saying, why do they not have a shot clock these days? That was Brooke Berube on the nice drive in with a nice little baby hook, and that gives her 2 points, gives her 6 in the game.
Yeah. And she went up with her left hand there. Real nice. Grace Benton with the rebound.
And here comes Salisbury. Berube is now going to go up against 2 people. It bounces off, and the rebound is pulled down by Jill Arujo.
I have no idea why they don't play with the shot clock.
I don't either.
You know, they want to be considered, equals to men. That's a must.
Well, the other thing, too, that they really need to do is they need to put in the 10-second
10-second. No
rule.
question about it.
Now, Connecticut does have that. New Hampshire has that.
Yeah.
Massachusetts, I talk to women coaches every day. They want it.
Yeah.
It just hasn't gotten put it in yet. I don't know why.
My granddaughter's 7th grader in North Attleboro. All her games, 10-second. That's 7th grade.
And, I think it's a way to advance the game, and it's
Another
about
3.
time, to be honest. So it's another 3-point attempt by Jess Douglas, no good. Milford maintains the rebound. Now it's going to be a 3 by Morelli. Bounces off the glass and into the hands of Brooke Berube. So here comes Olivia Salisbury to Prentice, to Berube, back out to Salisbury. Now Grace Benton has it. Hornets working the ball around.
Pass.
These kids are working around just like the first stringers do. Prentice with the shot off the rim. Berube fights for the rebound. It comes down to Emily Croto of Milford, and Milford will bring the ball up. 59-35. We're inside the last minute here. Arujo, that was Croto, no good. Milford maintaining the ball, trying to hang on to it, but Prentice comes in, takes it away. 43 seconds left to go. 59-35. Mansfield, just about ready to put this one in the books. Abby Wager. Back out to Benton. now to Salisbury. She's going to make the baseline drive, gets it off. She is called for a walk with 28.9 seconds left. Next game for the Hornets here at the Albertini. It's on Friday night against Oliver Ames. That's a good take, folks. You're going to see some really good athletes in that game, and hopefully the Hornets will maintain their progress.
Carry over the confidence from this game and see what happens.
3-point attempt no good by Croto, and Salisbury comes down with the rebound. Last 10 seconds of play coming up. And Prentice.
No need to take a shot here, Hornets.
They just have to hold on to the ball, and that is it. Mansfield does the job, takes the necessary victory here, 59-35. That is the second win of the year for these Hornets, who I really want to underscore have gotten better and better with every game.
Yes, no question about it. Good, huge for confidence. Love seeing Vine scoring. Love to watch the freshman wager. Ashley Santos.
Real
nice game for Ashley.
Yep.
They dominated the boards. Did a really nice job. Limited the turnovers in this game. And looking forward to Friday night.
So as I said, we will be back here Friday night for Lainey Clement Holbrook and her Oliver Ames Tigers. In the meantime, this is Mark Farinella telling you once again the final score was Mansfield 59, Milford 35 for Tommy Faria and for Maureen O'Neill. I want to thank you all for watching. Good night, everyone.
See you next time, folks.